Hey everyone, hope y'all are having a great Friday. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you some recipes and some of my favorite products. Now remember, this is live, so you never know what is going to happen. Just keep in mind, I'm pampered, not perfect. Okay, are you looking for creative ways to get dinner on the table fast? How about recipes that leave less mess? Then look no more, try one of our one-pot meals. Have dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. So that being said, to kick off this upcoming fall season, we are going to be making a one-pot meal recipe tonight. Because August is our 60% off cookware for Hostess this month. What better way to talk about one-pot meals than with our 12-inch skillet? We are actually going to be using our 12-inch skillet, so before I talk about that, I just want to share a little bit about our cookware. Not everyone knows our benefits of the cookware. So, as you can see, I have some special guests that are joining us.
Hi.
This is Gracie, and this is Garrett. They are going to be in charge of making our dessert tonight.
Yay.
We are actually making a Pizcookie. I think I said that right, but I'll tell about it in a little bit. And I will probably have a cameraman, which is my husband, Robert.
Hey everybody.
So, like I said, before we get started, I'd like to tell y'all about our cookware. We are going to be using the 12-inch and the 10-inch skillet tonight. So, I'm going to be Vanna for a minute. This is, let me put it right here. Oh, y'all probably don't want to see me. The Executive Nonstick Cookware. You can get this in sets or pieces. It's constructed with titanium reinforced galvanized, aluminum. This strong, durable cookware provides even heat conduction. The interior and exterior surface features nonstick coating for easy food release and easy cleanup. It really is easy. You can take a paper towel and wipe it out or just rinse it with water, and it's so clean. It actually has a silicone handle, which is makes the perfect grip. And you can cook with this on gas and electric cooktops, and it's oven safe at 400 degrees. Don't worry if you don't have any of our cookware. We have other options that would be perfect for one-pot meals, like our Rock Crock Dutch oven right here. This is the ultimate one-pot maker for real, y'all. It goes from stovetop to the oven to the microwave with ease. Then you can put leftovers right into the fridge, easy cleanup, and just pop it in the dishwasher. Yep, dishwasher safe, y'all. So this is our Rock Crock. If you don't have our Rock Crock, you may have our pretty deep covered baker, as most people like to call the Magic Pot. It's actually glazed on the outside and unglazed for the inside for perfect baking. But this will be your best friend for fast family-friendly dinners. You can microwave a pork tenderloin in 10 minutes or less. You can even microwave a whole chicken. Yes, folks, I said a whole chicken in the microwave, 30 minutes or less. So that's our deep cover baker. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into our recipe. So this is the recipe we are making tonight. Doesn't that look yummy? This is actually featured in our new fall season's best cookbook. See that? Doesn't that look yummy? That's what we're having tonight. So we are going to start cooking in our 12-inch skillet, which is perfect for family meals. I love to make homemade lasagna and cook all the hamburger meat in this because it will hold about 4 to 5 pounds of hamburger meat, and it's really, really good. But tonight we are going to put some onions in there first. Just put a tablespoon of olive oil or your choice of cooking oil that you would like. But we're going to be chopping up our onions with our manual food processor. Garrett wants to show how to chop the onion. You want to come around here?
Then can I do it?
So our manual food processor is great for making homemade salsas. You can even make homemade baby food in this. Is perfect. Anything you can think of. You can chop up onions, tomatoes, What's some other stuff you could chop up in?
After Garrett, can I
Just, oh, you want me to put them in there? Okay, so Garrett's going to use this. We're just going to chop the onions up.
can I sit right here?
And it just comes with 3 pieces, which is your bowl. Don't stand in the way, they can't see it, baby.
Sorry.
It has your bowl and then your blade in here. And then it has the lid. The lid's not dishwasher safe, but the bowl and the blade is. So if you, I'll go ahead and get started first. Okay, just, and it's perfect too if you're right-handed or left-handed. You would just flip the lid around if you're left-handed. Okay, and now Gracie's gonna chop up. Let me put the rest of the onions in here. And when you get your onions chopped up, you're just gonna put them in the pan. Can you reach it? She's getting a little excited. Okay, and I've already got the pan heated up, so I'm just gonna add the onions in here. And you're just going to let those cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then you're going to add the garlic in there, and then your mushrooms. And don't throw the manual food processor in the dishwasher or the sink yet, because you're going to need to save it out for your mushrooms to chop those up. So we're going to add our mushrooms. Well, actually, let's do our garlic first. Does anybody use a fresh garlic? This is actually our garlic press. A lot of people will tend to think that the jar of garlic is your fresh garlic, but it is not. It's actually stale garlic. They put a lot of chemicals, and they actually put formaldehyde in it to keep the garlic looking fresh. If you don't believe me, if you look on the back of your ingredients on the minced jar of garlic, it has the ingredients that has formaldehyde in it. And my husband's looking at me like, did you give us that garlic? But this is our garlic press. It actually is stainless steel. I call it our 2-in-1. It's actually stainless steel, so if you happen to get onions or garlic on your hand, you can actually use this as a bar of soap and run it under cool water, your hands like you're washing, and it'll take the actually fish, onions, and garlic smell away. So, but all you do is you put a clove of garlic in here. You can sometimes, if they're small enough, you can put 2, and you just put in there with the skin and all, and you just press, and it will mince your garlic. It does come with, I call it My Little Pony little brush, but I have lost mine. I need to get a replacement for that. This is a bulb of garlic. Some people don't know that this is a bulb. Some people think this is actually a clove. This is actually a bulb of garlic, and we're just going to need 4 of these. I'm just going to peel it off. When you use 1 clove of garlic, that's like using 2 tablespoons of garlic. So you really don't need a lot of garlic to get the taste of it when you're using a clove. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're just going to press this in our pan. And I don't have my little brush, so I'm just going to use a little butter knife to scrape the end. And I'm going to show y'all close up if there's some that stays in there. Yeah, so y'all can see that the garlic's coming out. And if you put it in there right, the skin will actually come up on the little lever right here. So we've got the garlic in there. I think Gracie's gonna chop up the rest of our mushrooms. You gonna chop them up?
Mm-hmm.
She's digging into the rolls already. And you just want to use the baby bellas. You can get sliced up already, or you can get the whole and just slice them yourself. All right, and now we're done with that, so you can put that away. Okay, our onions and garlic's been cooking for a little bit. Now we're going to add our mushrooms into the pan, and it says it's a pound of mushrooms, which I know that thinks you would think that's a lot.
That mushroom.
And we're gonna add the rest of them. It looks good, if any.
Smells good.
Smells like garlic.
Okay. We're gonna get rid of this. Put that in the All right, I'm gonna make you the recipe reader. We are adding the mushrooms in there. Okay, when you add the mushrooms into the pot, you want to cook them about 6 to 8 minutes. Cook them until all the liquid has evaporated or somewhat evaporated. Now, we are going to add, so we're going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. And I already opened up a can of crushed tomatoes. But I wanted to show y'all our can opener. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is our can opener, and I love our can opener. It really does open any kind of can that you can possibly think of. And you almost think that it's not working, but I've already went around the seal of the can. And I usually say to take the little button right here, which I like to call it the bird's beak, and you just put it right there on the edge of your can. Get close up, and you'll lift your lid. Hold on, I grabbed the wrong part of the. It's hard to do this in front of the camera. I can't do it in front of the camera. Okay, there we go. And it leaves a smooth edge, so that's why it's called our smooth edge can opener. That way you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. But that's how easy it is. And I'm just going to dump that in our pot. And I'm going to use our mix and chop to chop up our tomatoes. So, we're going to be adding a 1/4 cup of red wine. And if you don't have red wine, you could actually use chicken broth, beef broth, or you could actually use white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. Just if you use a vinegar base, just make sure you dilute it a little bit with water before you add it into your pan. And we're also adding soy sauce in there too. And we're going to use our mix and chop. I love our mix and chop. Like I said earlier, we like to make homemade lasagna, and it is perfect to use when you're cooking the hamburger meat for your lasagna, to use this mix and chop, because it chops up your hamburger meat, even frozen hamburger meat, really well. It is a nylon tool, so it won't scratch your cookware. It is dishwasher safe. We're going to add the pasta in there, then
2 cups.
2 cups of water. And I used our Easy Read measuring cup. And this is going to cook about
13 to 15 minutes.
13 to 15 minutes. Mix that, and then we're going to put the lid on it and let it cook for about 13 to 15 minutes. Okay, set that there. And then I'm going to show, Garrett's going to make our Pizcookie dessert, and we'll tell about that. So, we'll be back in just a second.